The Vulture. Real name, Adrian Toombs. Occupation, former electronics engineer, now professional criminal. Identity, secret. Legal status, American citizen with a criminal record. Former aliases, none. Place of birth, Staten Island, New York. Marital status, widower. Known relatives, Malachi Toombs, nephew deceased. Group affiliation, former member of the Sinister Six. Base of operations, mobile. First appearance, Adrian Toombs, Spider-Man number 2. Blackie Drago, Spider-Man number 48. Clifton Shallot, Spider-Man number 127. Origin. Adrian Toombs was an electronics engineer and inventor who founded, with Gregory Bestman, the small electronics firm of Bestman & Toombs Electronics. With Bestman handling the bulk of the young firm's administrative and business affairs, Toombs devoted his time to a pet project, an electromagnetically powered harness which could enable the wearer to fly like a bird. At one point, Toombs discovered that Bestman had been lying to him about the firm's profits and had been effectively stealing Toombs's share. When Toombs physically confronted Bestman, he discovered that exposure to his electromagnetic harness had granted him superhuman strength. Upon being threatened by Toombs, Bestman threw him out of the company. Toombs had no legal recourse because papers that he had signed years before had put the business entirely in Bestman's name. Already an old man, Toombs used what meager savings he had to retire to a farm in Staten Island, where he continued to work on his flying harness. Realizing the potential for revenge that his flying harness and superhuman strength granted him, Toombs created the identity of the Vulture for the purpose of terrorizing Bestman. The Vulture ravaged the Bestman plant offices, hoping to find some legally incriminating evidence against his former partner. Finding none, the Vulture vandalized and robbed the plant. He enjoyed the thrill and apparently easy rewards of thievery, and so began a career of superhumanly powered criminal activity. The Vulture has since then battled and been defeated by Spider-Man several times. 2 other men have assumed the identity of the Vulture. Blackie Drago was the Vulture's cellmate during his term in municipal prison. Drago was fascinated by the Vulture and wanted to take over the identity of the Vulture himself. He befriended and gained the confidence of Toombs. Then he arranged an accident in the prison machine shop where Toombs worked, in which Toombs suffered apparently fatal injuries. On his deathbed, Toombs told Drago the secret location of an extra Vulture outfit, so that Drago could become the Vulture upon Toombs's death, escape from prison, and seek vengeance against Spider-Man. This Drago successfully did, ultimately modifying the Vulture costume by adding a helmet with a built-in shortwave receiver. Unskilled at using the flying device, however, Drago was easily defeated by Spider-Man and sent back to prison. The Vulture outfit that Drago wore was confiscated and placed on exhibit in a city museum. When Toombs heard of Drago's failure, his will to recover surged and he escaped prison during a staged fire. Toombs fled to his Staten Island workshop and built a new electromagnetic harness and costume. Once again the Vulture, Toombs stole the costume that Drago wore from the museum where it was on exhibit. Toombs helped Drago escape from prison and gave him the stolen Vulture outfit so that they could battle to prove Toombs's superiority to Drago as the Vulture. Drago was ignominiously defeated by Toombs, consequently disavowed all claims to the Vulture identity, and went back to prison. The only other person to hold the identity of the Vulture was Dr. Clifton Shallot of the Empire State University Biophysics Department. Shallot's body mutated into a form resembling that of Adrian Toombs, but possessing natural wings and flight capability as the result of an experiment in biomutation that Shallot performed on himself. Spider-Man defeated him in battle, forced him to reverse the biomutation procedure, and effectively eliminated the chances of Shallot again becoming the Vulture. Adrian Toombs is currently the only person who claims the identity of the Vulture. He is currently in prison. Height, 5 feet 11 inches. Weight, 175 pounds. Eyes, hazel. Hair, bald. Powers. The Vulture possesses exceptional strength, vitality, and athletic prowess for a man his age, due to a side effect of his electromagnetic harness. The harness, in some as yet unknown way, augments his strength and reflexes while he is wearing it. After he removes the harness, his superhuman abilities gradually fade. It is not known precisely how long it takes for his strength to dwindle to normal. At peak strength, the Vulture is able to lift, press, 500 pounds. Weapons. The Vulture flies by means of an electromagnetic anti-graviton generator device worn on his body by means of a tailored body harness. It enables him to fly completely silently by flapping the bird-like wings which he wears attached underneath his arms. He can fly at speeds of up to 95 miles per hour for up to 6 hours without tiring appreciably. He can attain a maximum altitude of 11,000 feet, the limit at which he can still breathe. The Vulture can glide for long distances. He can maneuver with a high degree of precision. For example, he can fly into buildings through narrow windows, up and down narrow staircases, and through narrow corridors in the course of the execution of crimes. He can turn, spin, fly upside down, and perform mid-air acrobatics.